Good morning, and let's look at the top 5 stocks to watch out for today, starting with Chennai Petroleum. Now, this has been some sort of a turnaround quarter for the company. As you know, the company has managed to post a profit this time around of around 291 crore, and last time they had posted last year the same time, the September 19 quarter, they had posted a loss. So that is not comparable in percentage term, but surely has been a turnaround. Now, overall, what is actually helping to bring this profit for the company is that despite the benchmark GRM being low, historically the low levels in the Singapore benchmark is something that has helped the company's profits. Now, in terms of overall the revenues of the company, yes, we are seeing the sales decline by 20% and are only at 9,733 crore, but the fall in sales revenue is largely on the back of the fall in crude prices that have reduced the overall value of the oil refined by the company. So that is something that had impacted the revenue, but in terms of profits, we're surely seeing a turnaround. Moving on to JK Tyres, the company has reported a 35% decline in the consolidated net profits, and they've come in only at 109.7 crore for Q2 FY21. The revenues of the company during the quarter have also risen actually by 5.6%, have come in at 2,274 crores. Now, going forward, the company believes that they'll continue to focus on increasing sales in the replacement as well as export markets, especially to boost their revenues as well as the profitability of the company. So we're going to keep an eye out on JK Tyre, especially in terms of that. Moving on to DLF. Now, DLF has inked a anchor deal with Standard Chartered GBS to lease 7,70,000 square feet of office space in an upcoming commercial tower in Chennai. So that is something that we're going to keep an eye out for, and we could see that DLF could be in focus today. Moving on to Aditya Birla Fashions. So now according to ET reports, it is suggesting that Flipkart and Amazon are in the race to acquire a minority stake in the company. Now the board of the company is expected to meet tomorrow, that's Friday, and consider this investment plan. Now, what is the benefit of this going to be for Aditya Birla Fashions? Is obviously the e-commerce platforms will surely help the retailers expand their presence in small cities, and that is something, a positive play for Aditya Birla Fashions. Lastly, we have Colgate, which is going to be in focus, as we have a few brokerage notes that have maintained an outperformance stance. That is, JP Morgan has maintained its outperformance stance on the company, and they have said that it has been a record EBITDA for the company, and which is driving the earnings have been a beat. Overall, the price-led revenue growth is something they find very interesting, and that's why they're maintaining the outperforming stance. While even CLSA has upgraded the company's stock to outperform from an underperform with a target price of around 1,525. So two outperformances coming for Colgate from two brokerage firms. So now even CLSA sees that the earnings have been a beat, and especially the better margins is something that is really attracting the brokerage firms. Overall, they have raised their earnings target for Colgate to 3 to 4% for FY21-22, and they expect the near-term respite from natural competitive intensity and market share to be stable. So we are going to keep an eye out on all these stocks today. Also, let's not forget we have a whole host of earnings coming today, especially in terms of the nifty earnings. We do have Asian Paints and Bajaj Auto coming in, so that is going to be very interesting. So keep an eye out for important earnings coming out as well today.